Be a wild ride to November. Okay, so you're probably paying attention to the news, hopefully. And Portland, Oregon is having some unprecedented actions, let's call them, of unidentified secret police, paramilitary type people, plucking people off the streets, whisking them away in unmarked rented vehicles, because that's normal if you live in a banana republic, right? That's where we're headed. So I'm just looking at the political implications here for the future. Look for this to escalate. If Trump was smart, which he's clearly not, he would shut this down immediately. The optics, against him are really bad, and it's unapologetic, authoritarian, fascist activity. Okay, anybody with an objective mind can see that. Okay, but he's going to double down and triple down, and in fact, I think he's going to do this in every city with a Democrat governor, and he's going to go to war with certain Democratic governors. This time it was Oregon. Next time it might be Washington or Chicago or wherever a Democratic governor is in power. And this whole narrative that Trump has been trying to weave with the Democrats being the radical left, being Antifa, and all this disingenuous mumbo jumbo. Well, this is a continuation of that. And what he wants to do going into November is build a narrative that says, look who we're fighting. We're fighting the radical Democrats and their radical gangs of Antifas and all this stuff. And once again, most Americans aren't going to believe it. They're not going to buy it. Trump is just flat out desperate. But this is red meat for the base. This is him trying to garner support. It's insane. It's destructive. These are Trump's impulses, if we know anything by now. So what he's going to do is go to war with these governors, with these Democratic governors, and put these paramilitary police into their states and go after so-called domestic terrorists, because he wants the name Antifa, domestic terrorists, because magical thinking. But this is really, really unprecedented in America. Like I said, you see this stuff in banana republics. You see it in South American countries that we're throwing over, that we're totally overthrowing. Like, these are the fascist tactics we reserve for other countries, okay? And now we're doing it to American citizens like it's just a normal thing we do now, because we do have an authoritarian fascist in the White House. So, someone was saying, like, where do you draw the line? Trump has his own secret police. He has his own brown shirts now. If you didn't know Trump was an authoritarian fascist before, you should know now. It's pretty clear what he's all about. But look for this to be a broader narrative. This is a broader narrative that Trump wants to build. Radical Democrats. The Democrats are radical. The Democrats are Antifa. Joe Biden is Antifa. We're going to go these Democratic cities and fight Antifa, the radical Democrats. They're going to build this completely fraudulent narrative, and Trump is going to use everything at his disposal. He's going to put troops in every Democratic governorship that he can, and he's going to build this narrative going into November because he's desperate. He needs a distraction. He is very desperate. The Hill just ran a poll that said he had 60% disapproval rating on the coronavirus response. I mean, he really looks abysmal. So what he's going to do now is unprecedented, and he's just going to go straight for a civil war type narrative where the Democrats are evil, Democrats are Antifa, Democrats are anarchists, Biden is an anarchist, whatever. The sky is the limit, okay, with how crazy this is going to get and how silly it's going to get. But once again, Trump is desperate, and look for it to get real silly and real scary, because Trump wields real power, okay? And we should remember that at all times. Like, this guy is a dangerous threat. So, it's going to be an interesting ride to November, friends. Let's hope we're all here for it, to go on along with it and fight it along the way. Anyway, like, share, subscribe, click the bell. Meet you in the comments.